Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, there's a viral video that's going out, on the internet right now. I seen it this morning, and I looked up the story, and it's a shame. This story takes place that I'm about to tell you about. This takes place in Winter Haven, Florida. Shout out Winter Haven. And it's about police officers that pulled a gun out on a woman that was involved in some type of situation where she had a 3-year-old daughter, her 3-year-old daughter with her, and they both got on the ground at gunpoint. Now, a lot of people get triggered by stuff like this, but police are going to police, and they're going to do what they do. It don't matter if a child's there or not. And people are up in arms and talking about this. Me, personally, I want you to take a look at the video. I'll show you the actual video at that. And what the mom got on TV and said, claiming she was a victim and it shouldn't have happened. And you know where this is going. Take a look.
Winter Haven police body camera video shows an incident unfolding that's getting lots of pushback online. What you see is a mother and her 3-year-old daughter on the ground with their hands behind their backs. But officers say there's more to the story. Winter Haven police tell us this all started when they got a call about a disturbance involving a gun. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Lee.
And I'm Keith Kate. Thank you for joining us tonight. According to authorities, one of the men involved drove off with a woman and child in the car. And when officers caught up with him, they used, they say, the appropriate level of caution to resolve the situation. Well, News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers spoke with a woman involved, and Nicole joins us now live in the Tampa newsroom with more on that.
Keith, Jen, the chief has a press conference set for 10 a.m. as he defends his officers tonight after a video went viral in our area showing that 3-year-old on the ground. As we await more answers at tomorrow's press conference, we went and spoke to that mother to get her side of what happened.
It's not okay for a 3-year-old to have PTSD because a cop could have handled something totally different.
Mariah Banks says this is her and her 3-year-old daughter.
Get down! Put your hands out in front of you. Put your hands out.
The Winter Haven Police Department's body camera footage shows both of them face down on the ground with their hands behind their backs.
I honestly feel like she was following their directions because when they yelled, "Get down," everybody had no option but to get down because they had guns pointed at us.
So how did we get here? Winter Haven police say they got a call Tuesday around 1:15 p.m. about a Santiago's Market employee and another man fighting in the parking lot. Investigators say the man had a gun and left in a red Nissan Altima with Banks and a child in the car. Police tracked them down and say Banks was told to get on the ground and she immediately complied. Winter Haven police say her daughter just mimicked her actions. Banks disagrees.
She knew that they had the guns pointed at her, towards her, in her direction, so she felt the need that she should have got down. And she also said, "Please don't kill me. Don't kill me, don't kill me, or my mom."
In a statement sent to 8 on Your Side, Winter Haven police said officers responded with an appropriate level of caution, with the understanding there was a weapon involved, seeking to resolve the situation. Banks says her 3-year-old daughter should have never been involved.
My child is a loving, bubbly, excited, just outgoing child. She doesn't have that kind of fear in her heart. And for them to put that in her heart, somebody that's supposed to serve and protect her, that's absolutely absurd.
Now, police notified the Department of Children and Families, saying it's required by law because a violent crime was committed in the presence of a child. Investigators say nobody was taken to jail, but a complaint affidavit was filed with the state attorney's office for the man originally seen with a gun for improper display of a weapon and fighting in public. A complaint affidavit was also filed for the Market employee for fighting in public. Live in the newsroom, Nicole Rogers, 8 on Your Side.
Get down! Put your hands out in front of you. Put your hands out. Stay down. Just don't move. Don't move. Folks, clear out, please. Clear. Move! Be careful with the sound. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. back in a minute.
Okay, guys, you've seen that craziness. And I'm going to be honest with you. It was sad seeing that child on the ground mimicking her mother. That's what the child was doing. You know, she thinking at 3 years old, the baby automatically know that the police. Stop. Listen, it's a shame, and it was upsetting seeing that little girl go through that. But police are going to police. That's what they do. What's even sadder is two things. One, she claimed the baby had PTSD, but if you looked at the video, the child was calmer and more collective than the woman was, basically. Knew the drill, got down, followed what her mom did. Because if you notice, every time my mom did something, she did something. You know what I'm saying? They got the guns out. What you think is going to happen? Second of all, what's even more sadder than that, the child imitating the mother, is the fact that she was put in that position anyway to have guns drawn on her. You too, ma'am. If you listen to the story, they mentioned it real quick. The call and complaint, which brought the police to them and them being on the ground, was she was with some dude that jumped out the car, was fighting with somebody in the presence of the child and her, pulled the gun out on the person, then drove off with them in the car. He gets out the car, she left in the car, police run up on the car, whoever's in the car, they gonna get the brunt of the ignorance of the dude you was with. So the whole time you was on the ground, and then you went and got in front of the news people and talked about how bad the cops was and how your daughter got PTSD. You never thought about how the guy put you in a position to be in that position in the first place, looking crazy. And the news put you right on TV and played you cold the fuck out. Heard what she said out her mouth? I feel. Nobody cares what you feel. Nobody cares what you feel. It's what is, what was, and what is that brought it to where it was at. My daughter got PTSD. You should have PTSD from that guy you was around. That you had your kid around. That he didn't give a fuck about none of that when he started fighting and your child see it. Did you see how desensitized that child was when the cops came with the guns? Most kids would be crying and scared because they see their mom in a position of panic going to the ground. They'd be scared. So what else was this child exposed to where the child was so calm in this situation? Did y'all ever think about that? So I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's a lot of children out here that you see doing violent stuff and all this stuff. You know why? Because they're introduced to it and they get desensitized at it as a young age. Drama. In my apartment complex last night, 2 people came over here that got in a car accident in the street. A guy and a girl. They're not even from this complex where I'm at. And they came through the gates and got to acting a fool. And I'm laying in the bed. I hear this fighting and screaming and hollering and stuff. Dude talking about he's a shooter. I come through the window and look out the window. The guy getting drugged on the side of the car by the girl where she almost ran him over. I seen this last night. I'm like, what the hell? And come to find out, she had a baby in the car doing all of that stuff. Baby was calm as can be. Million cops out here. Embarrassing. People don't care what they do in front of their children. Then you wonder why the world is the way it is. We got a lot of uncaring, selfish, and dangerous younger people out here that don't care about nothing because they've never been indoctrinated with good values. That's a bad look. You got on TV and made yourself seem like you was a victim, but nobody put you in that position. And when I say the position, not even what happened, just you being with the dude, whether it was a relative or boyfriend or whatever. When you have children, man, your first priority is to keep them safe and keep them away from negative influences or things they see. Children don't do what you say, they do what you do. And even at a young age, their subconscious mind is recording everything in life that they've seen, whether they consciously remember it or not. This whole thing is messed up, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. What y'all think? You think the media be putting these people on TV and letting them talk and act like they know what they talking about and don't know nothing? It seems like everybody that break the law don't know nothing about it, but everybody knows about lawyers and knows about this and know how to tell the police what to do with their job. It's your job to serve and protect us. No, it's not. It's to serve and protect the interests of mainly, a lot of times, commercial applications and businesses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why police stop people from killing each other because it's not a good look in the street. Police are not here for you. They're here for the protection of assets and stuff. When they say serve and protect the public trust, that's what they're talking about, the public trust, not you. A lot of people think that police are supposed to do. They not. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.